How many times have you heard someone say, "But we've always done it that way"? At times, we all need to be reminded that things can be done differently. Traditions help us sustain cultural values, but more often it's the non-traditional thinking that leads to inventions and discoveries that improve our standard of living. Non-traditional thinking can help us break out of the routine and bring new opportunities, and so it is with our career choices. In a more traditional world of the past, girls became homemakers, nurses, teachers, and secretaries, while the opportunities for boys were practically endless in all other areas. Boys, in turn, were discouraged from trying careers that were not traditional for men. Now, times have changed, and for the better. Non-traditional thinking has encouraged non-traditional careers, allowing girls and boys to pursue any occupation without the gender barriers of the past. You have so many opportunities that your parents and grandparents didn't have, opportunities that will help you launch your future. Break away from tradition and find a rewarding career.
What I enjoy about this and like why it doesn't matter is because like it's me, it's who I am, and it's like I've grown up on a farm, and labels in society they mean nothing to me because I'm an independent, and I think that the labels that they put on me are only because they're scared to experience what I've experienced. When you think of like the average farmer, it's usually like a guy and with overalls, the dirty boots, but it's like this is what I love. And it's like I think the gender thing has no preference because a woman can do just as much as a man could.
Grace Murray Hopper was a non-traditional thinker who wanted to help non-mathematical people understand computers. In her quest of programming languages, she created a compiler, and in 1957, Grace developed the high-level computer language COBOL, the international language for the computer. This system is still used throughout the world today, and in fact is the system that drives today's computer games. Everyone told Grace that developing such a system would not work. To remind herself that anything was possible, in her office she had a clock that ran counterclockwise. It was to remind her and anyone who visited her office that things could be done differently. To Grace, the worst phrase in the English language is, "But we've always done it that way." So, what do you want to be when you grow up? This is an age-old question that often changes throughout your growing up years, but is easily answered with early career exploration and guidance.
I think everybody should have the opportunity to do pretty much whatever they want. If a girl's good at working in cars, then more power to her. The Jiffy Lube down the street's got 3 or 4 female mechanics down there. My dad always taught me to let somebody do whatever they want. If they're good at it, then why not? There's no reason not to.
Did you know that non-traditional careers often lead to higher wages and can offer better benefits and job satisfaction?
Although engineering really is a male-dominated career, I've had no problems being successful in this kind of program. I've become a manager of a team that's gone to a national competition 2 years running, and I'm also the state vice president for the Technology Student Association, and I've become to really enjoy what I learn here.
What is a non-traditional career? A non-traditional career is any occupation in which women or men comprise 25% or less of its total employment.
I chose a non-traditional class because most people don't really think about a lot of options that life has for them or schools have for them. But I noticed the Jordan Applied Tech Center, and they have a lot of different classes that give you degrees or certification of things that can help you succeed in life. And I saw nursing as a way to help people and to get into the medical field, and I really like it. You go into a class full of girls and you think, okay, this is kind of funny, but then you realize like what it can do for you and what it can do for your life and your goals and help you succeed.
Whether a person is male or female, a nurse is a nurse. There are many opportunities for students to explore career options and then get specialized training in particular career fields through career and technical education courses.
The reason I signed up for the home building class is that I wanted to see projects get put together and like use my hands more, and just the satisfaction of like seeing it every day more and more get done. My favorite part of the class was probably the framing, because as you walk away each day, you could see more progress more of a difference that you made. I actually expected there to be more girls, but I didn't know that I was one of the only ones who would be here. But when I got here, it kind of didn't matter because it was so much fun, like just with everybody.
There are over 60 career pathways in CTE that help you match education and workplace needs. Students can take classes during high school, gain specific skills, receive career certificates, and earn credit towards a college degree. There are 1-, 2-, and 4-year trainings for advanced certificates, licenses, and degrees.
My friends kind of laughed at me at first when I took a class that wasn't really traditional, but they kind of got used to it because they see I'm going a little further. So most of the skills that I'm actually learning are more basic office skills and just really people, how to work with other people in the front office, even my managers, how important their job is. Because really it comes down to the first point in contact. I mean, you're the first person that's actually going to talk to the guest or the customer, whoever you're speaking to, and they're the ones that are going to get the impression off of you of how your company is really run. Go for what you really want to do. I mean, I know it may seem funny at first, but in the end, as long as you're happy, it's all that matters.
High school counselors have tools to help students find career pathways of interest. With very few exceptions, neither course requirements nor job requirements are in any way related to gender. The general attitudes are largely the result of tradition and socialization, and you control how big a role tradition and socialization will play in your career choices.
Well, I've always really been interested in cooking, and as soon as I found out that there was a Pro Start program here at West, I sort of jumped on it, and I've been taking it for 2 years, and it's been great. It's been a lot of help and given a lot of good experience.
When it comes to being a pastry chef, I really don't see the issue of female and male. I think we're all equal in this situation, and anyone can be what they want to be. I really don't think gender's the issue.
After high school, the cost of exploring career options goes up substantially as students pay college tuition and fees to take courses. High school is a great time to break free of traditional expectations or the limits you've placed on yourself.
When it comes to picking a career, I've thought pretty hard about it. My girlfriends have laughed at me a little bit because they're like, oh, well, that's just for guys, and I've had to say, no, it's not, it's for everyone. I don't think gender should have any part when it comes to picking a career. It should be, if it's something you love to do, you should do it.
Try something different. Have a little adventure. By making education and career choices early, you'll not only save time and money, but you'll learn a lot about yourself and your own definition of career success.
Computers today, most people don't understand computers at all, or they're very challenged by them. So, I don't know, it just seems kind of cool to be able to do something like this. Because most people want to go be like doctors or physical therapists and stuff. Web design just seems a lot cooler to me for a career choice.
While exploring careers in high school, consider the possibilities of a non-traditional career.
I got interested in web development I was really into computers when I was little, and I've always liked art, and so it was just natural to combine the two and use my art skills with the computers. The fact that a lot of boys came to tech didn't really bother me. I just thought it was a new opportunity to make new friends and get to know other people.
Breaking through to a non-traditional career can be challenging, but the benefits are rewarding, such as higher wages, job satisfaction, broader job opportunities, the opportunity for advancement, and the opportunity to cultivate talents and excel. So, like the clock running counterclockwise, remember that nothing is impossible. Just because something has been done the same way for years, or maybe decades, doesn't mean it can't be done differently. Break free. Avoid making high school course and career choices on the basis of, we've always done it that way. Be ready to respond with, well, perhaps, but let me show you a new way that will work. Non-traditional careers. Is there one in your future?
Are you ready for it?
For more information about non-traditional careers, talk to your school counselor, a teacher, or a work-based learning coordinator, and log on to utahcte.org.